It is G-Shock square compare time. We're gonna do a little head-to-head video here of the more affordable metal square, the GM 5600 B3 configuration versus the full metal square I have in the ion blue plated configuration, the GMW B5000. Now I'll begin by placing some dimensions and specs here on the side of each of the watches so you guys can compare them. They're very similar. Obviously the full metal square is going to be about double the cost when it comes to retail. It's also heavier at almost 100 grams. The 5600 is $200 retail, 70 grams about, and it carries a non-solar, non-atomic time or non-signal receiving watch in the 3229 module. So there is going to be some noticeable differences that swing in the favor of the 5000. I do like the module. I do like that it's solar powered. It is atomic syncing. It will get that signal once every 24 hours from Fort Collins, Colorado. That's the signal that I get being here in Salt Lake City, Utah. But you'll notice the dimensions, very similar. We have the same case diameter, same lug-to-lug length. The full metal is slightly thicker, and that's due to the fact that this has a screw-in case back here, and it's full metal as well. The 5600 carries a metal case back that you screw in various points at each corner. It still is going to carry the 200 meters of water resistance just like the full metal does, but I do prefer the screw-in case back of the full metal, and I do like the weightier feel because everything is metal here. You've got your outer metal housing, the module cased in metal, and the case back is metal. So it has a little bit more of a quality feel, and I do like the more supple rubber strap, and it has a more dramatic taper that I think aids in the comfort. But that's not a knock against the 5600 because it's still very comfortable, a little bit lighter weight, and again is a little thinner, so it's still going to wear very well on wrist. Now just for reference, my wrists are 7.25 inches in circumference. Let's go back to the watches here and talk about some things that Casio is just doing so well. Now I love the colorways, I love the details, the printing, the additions that they come out with. I mean, there's no shortage of choice, even when it comes down to strap and color. So I love that. I love the ion plating. I think it would be cool if they would offer a blue plated bracelet. I think that would be very visually stunning, and a lot of guys would enjoy that. I like the classic brick pattern. That pattern was found on the first G-Shock square that debuted in 1983. So it's really cool to see on this 5000. If you look at the 5600, you'll notice a digi-camo layout there. I think it looks attractive. It ties in well with that military green strap. And so obviously Casio, man, they're just doing a great job when it comes to aesthetic, when it comes to design. Now, what do I think? Which one's the better buy? Should you go cheaper and get the 5600? Should you go more expensive, almost double the cost, and get the 5000? Straight up, I'll tell you, I prefer the full metal square. I like the weight, I like the features, I like the module, I like the more tapering strap or bracelet. The Bling Master 5000 is my all-time favorite G-Shock. Well, scratch that. They did make an all-gold version, which if I was incredibly wealthy, I would be rocking that just about every day. But I can't afford however much that costs. So the Bling Master is my favorite G-Shock. So what do I think about the 5600? Is it worth buying? I think it is. I think it fills a section within the G-Shock market, consumer market, where people, if they don't want to spend $400, $500 or over $1,000 on titanium on a full metal, there is the look and feel offered at the more affordable price point. And again, these retail prices, guys, you're going to be able to get discounts from authorized dealers. So plan on spending a little bit less, anywhere from 10 to, on a good day, 25% off these retail prices. So I think for the price, it fills a nice section in the market. You do get the look, you do get the feel. It's not quite there. The module is not quite as good, but it's still practical and tough, and I think you're going to enjoy using it. So personal preference, full metal all the way for me. I think it is worth the premium, but I do recognize the 5600 does fill a nice niche or void within the market. So Let me know if you guys have any specific questions. I appreciate you taking the time to watch. I want to thank my friend Robert, Random Rob, for letting me borrow these two watches. I really appreciate that. So link to his channel in the description. He really is kind of the G-Shock master. So if you want to learn more about G-Shocks and see a ton more, seriously, go check out his channel. It's awesome. So again, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.